Chenxingtong will have good support here. But they're playing in their level World Cup. So, Bruna Takahashi beating Monica Batra of India and Juré of France fairly comfortably. The one against Bernie Soch, though, with a losing head-to-head. Only a second victory in 5 and hammering a 4-0. That's a superb result. We'll talk about that in just a bit. Chenxingtong beating Li and Winter, Korea and Germany respectively, pretty comfortably. Chan Xiao-Na also comfortably. Or Shin Yubin, I should say, excuse me, not Chan Xiao-Na. That was also a bit of a surprise that it was so straightforward, 4-0.
Red, Takahashi blue, red, service, reset.
Let's have a look at these players then. Bruna Takahashi is 24. She's seeded 23rd in the world, I should say, excuse me. Former top 17 player, that was achieved early last year. It's her best ranking. Against Chenxingtong, who's 27 years of age and the world number 4. She was as high as 3rd in the world towards the end of 2023. The two of them have played 3 times prior. Chenxingtong has won all 3 meetings. They first met in the World Junior Championships. Chan Chi-Wai is our umpire here. Chenxingtong won that 4-0. Robert Olechki is our assistant. Yeah, she won that 4-0. Pretty comfortably. Then fast forward to the World Cup, the Team World Cup in London in 2018. Chenxingtong won that 3-1. A little closer, that one. And then much more recently, towards the end of last year, the champions in Montpellier. Opening round, Chenxingtong winning that one 3-1. With a couple of close games and a couple of much bigger wins. There's Ugo Calderano, who's the partner of Bruna Takahashi. He quite often is nowadays seen in her coaching end. He too is through, or he'll be playing, I should say, excuse me, Harimoto later on in the quarterfinal this evening. So good for him to be in there and give some support. So in theory, really, Chenxingtong comes into this as the big favourite.
Takahashi versus Chenxingtong.
Outranking her opponent, never lost to her.
Chenxingtong serve, level.
See how the opening few points go here.
Love 1.
And it goes Takahashi's way. Nice confident start. Of Japanese heritage as well, you can tell by the name.
1-all.
Interesting as well to see that, yeah, something like 2 to 3% of the population of Brazil, yet they've heavily dominated Brazilian table tennis for a long time.
Two, 1.
Chenxingtong has got a very attacking style, known for aggressive play, strong offensive capabilities. Looks to take the initiative and force errors from our opponent. Very fast and powerful shots that she plays. Bruna Takahashi also fast-paced and offensive, favouring a backhand over the forehand.
3-2.
Yeah, then when she's forced onto the forehand there, the switch is where there were problems.
Two, 4.
Better on the serve now for Chenxingtong. So the only individual World Cup that she played prior to this was last year, Bruna Takahashi.
2-5.
And she beat Sahara a handful of Cameroon, since she was expected 3-1, perhaps a bit of a surprise, and then drew with Ju Chun-Hui
5-3.
of Korea, 2-all, but not enough to get out of the group. Chenxingtong also did not do as well as perhaps she might have.
6-3.
It's a good start here for Chen, though. She's up by 3. Yeah, she beat Liu Xingyin of Chinese Taipei 4-0. Had a surprise draw with Orawan Paranang, 2-all. Still got through the group, but then was up against Sun Yingsha, the eventual winner,
3-7.
and lost 4-1 in the round of 16.
Four, 7.
Just goes wide. Takahashi trails by just 2 now.
Eight, 5.
Just look, when she looked like she might be giving some problems there, Takahashi loses away a bit.
6-8.
What doesn't give her too much cause for confidence is that she's never beaten a Chinese opponent. Bruna Takahashi. That's a concern, isn't it?
7-8.
What a time today, if that can be the case. And to be fair, it's been a decent start for her. Only a point behind now. Oh, that was a good chance on the back end there, going down the line.
Nine, 8.
Still close this first game. Talking to herself, psyching herself up here. Bruna Takahashi, she needs all the help she can get against an opponent she's never beaten.
8-10.
2-game points for Chenxingtong. So Chenxingtong who wins the first game. It was tight for a bit there towards the latter stages. Chenxingtong, though, doing enough to see it through. Encouraging moments for Bruna Takahashi, but she needs more. She wants to get something out of this.
他打出这球打准了，他就哎，你就第一板球能给他别着点落点，给他别着点落点，就完了。只要你咱打你打就是他打的你不够好，对不对？然后你还拉出俩机会，还10一8，明不明白？就自己还心里有定，懂吗？哎，正常出手，注意衔接就完了。前两板球，第一板接完了怎么出怎么接，比如这时候不好拧，那你就缩一下就完了，对不对？缩一下防这板就完了，他没有爆冲，你看着吗？ 对不对？你就贴他一板，等着他飞你这一下，扛这一下就 OK 了，是不是？都没问题，懂吗？然后你自己发球啊，我也相信，其实你现在勾手很好，他就是摆短，对不对？你做这一个摆短，你上来以后，起步就可以直接捅扛，你看着，知道吧？哎，或者是多发点不好摆的球，对不对？哎。
Well, it was really a stunning performance by Takahashi to sweep past Bernie Soch yesterday, 4-0. And pretty comfortable as well in all those games, overcoming a historical head-to-head. Well, she'd only won once before Takahashi. She was very aggressive from the outset. That set the tone, and it meant that Soch was struggling to find a rhythm throughout that contest. You would imagine that she's going to try and play on the front foot here, because if you play within yourself, if you play your normal game, you know you're going to lose because this is a vastly superior player in many ways. Got to do something a little bit different. That's why she's the world number 4. Get her out of her rhythm.
Two, 1. One, 3.
Well, we keep saying when you're the outranked player, it's almost 20 places between them, then you want to minimize your unforced errors, because it's hard enough as it is playing someone better than you.
2, 3.
That's better stuff from Takahashi. That's 2 good points for the Brazilian. And we're all square here.
Ball 3.
Chenxingtong back in front.
Three, 5.
Big top edge.
Next. 3, 5. Four, 5. Five, 4.
That's kind of like a similar pattern to where we were. She's gone for the high toss serve there as well, Takahashi. Good to keep your opponents guessing, changing it up.
Six, 5.
They've got some of these rallies going. It's good for Takahashi to show that she can stand toe-to-toe with a higher ranked opponent in those sort of situations.
Six, all.
Yeah, very good aggression there, trying to take the attack on Takahashi. When she seems to get on top of it like that, then that's where it's been helping her. So she'll know yesterday that she beat someone that she rarely beats, so that hopefully gives us some inspiration for today.
7, 6.
And Takahashi in front here. Now let's see what she does in terms of serve here.
Six, 8.
Going to both wings. Excellent work from Takahashi.
Six, 9.
This is a very good run from Bruna Takahashi. Coach will be happy about that. Hugo Calderano. Now, can she see this through? Yeah,
6.
she just did not take control of that rally, Chenxingtong. Takahashi did. She's got 4 game points.
Eleven, 6.
Dismissive shot there from Chenxingtong, and well done to Bruna Takahashi, who takes the second game. It's 1-1 here.
Dois pontos muito bons. Seu ritmo aqui na troca tá encaixado, entendeu? Não precisa ficar querendo. Pode ficar, aceita. Vai sobrar a bola pra ti. Vai chegar uma bola boa que vai dar pra fazer. Tá ótimo. E tá conseguindo trazer ela pra dentro, tem qualidade, ela tem atividade nessa bola. Então pode continuar explorando isso, de vez em quando, né? Faz um diferente, alguma coisa assim. Mas esse início de ponto tá ótimo. E sempre que tu começa pela esquerda, tu troca, entendeu? Tu tá conseguindo manter essa troca. Então, vamos jogar, meu. Vamos jogar nesse ritmo.
Time. Last game. Chenxingtong should serve. Level.
That last game will have given Takahashi a lot of confidence, and playing on the front foot has helped her.
One love.
She's going for those, her favourite backhands, looking to take the initiative. Some of those will work, some won't, but she's looking for a very positive approach.
One all. One, two.
Yeah, just looking to take the pace off it a little bit.
Three,
It was
one.
an aggressive forehand from Takahashi earlier on, but she couldn't keep that going, the intensity.
Three, two.
Chenxingtong in front here. Oh, right in that corner. Quick apology from Chenxingtong.
Two, five.
Now Chenxingtong starting to move away.
Six,
Oh,
two.
doesn't make it over the way that she would have wanted. Takahashi, 4-point lead now.
Seven, two.
something here, and that was important for Takahashi. Stay in the hunt for this party, this game rather. Stay in the party, as it were. Still pretty early days in this match.
4-7.
Yeah, this is better from her, 2 in a row.
Eight, 4. Eight, 5.
The aggression is working again for Bruna Takahashi.
Yeah. Next. Warning. Here under the table. Warning.
Warning there, Chenxingtong, the way she served. She'll lose a point next time round.
Six, 8.
Well, after being 4 points behind, she's now only 2.
Time out.
That's why Chenxingtong feels with the pressure on her, she needs to do something. She's taking a timeout here.
Time.
一板以后，然后有机会就下手，没机会过了以后就相持。
6, 8.
Well, she was comfortable a little while ago, wasn't she, Chenxingtong? Not the case now.
Six, 9.
3-point cushion is valuable, isn't it, for Chenxingtong at this stage?
Nice 7.
Then it goes a bit quiet when Takahashi wins. Great rally, that one. Oh, that's stirring stuff. Takahashi comes out top, 21 shots in there. That's That's what I mean by giving you a bit of confidence when she's in these sort of situations.
9-8.
And she has drawn square here. Very, very good from Takahashi. Takahashi has been dogged. Chenxingtong has not been able to shake her off. High toss serve.
10-9.
And now, in fact, she takes the lead. Well, well. Game point for Takahashi. Since that first game, she's just got better and better. She's looked more progressive, more confident. Can she go on and take this game? Oh, she was on top of things there, but Chenxingtong withstood the pressure. But it's Chenxingtong now as game point. Now can she convert? No, she can't.
Oh.
Chenxingtong with a second game point. She was dictating things again. Takahashi, but Chenxingtong this time does the business, converts the game points and takes the lead, retakes it, I should say. Got to give a lot of credit to how Takahashi is approaching things. To counter punch here. Chenxingtong. Rally again.
你让他稍微难受，有点变化。因为下回你准备好下一把就完了吗？你发完长球就准备上去，对不对？发完不转的，你给他最多轻你看没有够的，对不对？然后转不转配合你就短的，他就是摆个短，技巧嘛，就都在你的范围之内，你知道吧，朋友？所以说你要打得活一点，别让他在一个点上盯着等着在那弄你。包括你第一板球，这你一个3、4球，一个球一个3球一个直线都有，对不对？而有机会，比如说有机会他没出那么强旋转，你该塞他，你一塞他一下，他下边就出不来旋转，好吧？
toss game. Takahashi to serve. Love ball. Love 1.
Well, you'd assume that Takahashi isn't going to deviate from her tactics or strategy of just trying to play in the front foot as much as possible.
2-1. Love. Got it! 2-1.
That was a nice serve that just kicked up on Chenxingtong.
Next, 2-0.
Yeah, changing up the angle there worked.
Oh.
Big shot from Takahashi.
Four, 3.
Chenxingtong just in front. And this has been far from perhaps the one-sided contest that maybe many people thought it might be, so far anyway.
Got it! 4-4.
Very vocal. There could be a bit of gamesmanship as well on her part. Why not? Any advantage would help.
Next, 4-4. Five, 4.
You learned that as well. The coach enjoying that one.
Five, 4. Six, 5.
Didn't look best pleased with that one, did she?
5-7.
Again, after all the hard work of getting back on level terms, these are a couple of annoying points for Bruna Takahashi to concede.
Next, 5-7.
No,
6-7.
she needs something like that going her way. Takahashi.
Six, 7.
High toss over the backhand.
8-6.
Just trying to force the issue a bit, perhaps, there. Better now. And now she just gives herself that breathing space, Chenxingtong. Win this, it's 3-1.
7-9.
Not giving up without a fight. Bruna Takahashi, we've seen that from her throughout this. But it's still not going to be easy. She needs a good run here.
7-10.
Well, that clips the net. No chance for Takahashi. 3 game points for Chenxingtong. Chenxingtong now in a great position. 11-7 in the 4th game. She's 3-1 up here.
E assim, aqui, quando tu vem com a tua direita na terceira, tá boa. Acho que a gente vai usando, eu acho que dá pra usar esse saque aqui também pra vir com a tua frente.
Eu tô enxergando, tipo, a bola volta muito rápida pra... Tô tentando forçar, só que aí sai mais média e ela...
Aí ela já consegue. Tá? Cara, mas assim, é achar um caminho pra tirar um pouco essa consistência dela da troca, né? É escolher uma pra paralela, dar uma mais reta e sempre dinâmica pra usar a tua direita quando der. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Fifth game. Chenxingtong to serve. Love ball.
So Takahashi has to win this game to stay in the match. Chenxingtong has not had it all her way, but she has come through some tough times.
Love 1. Two love.
Great start here from Takahashi.
3 love. One, 3.
Again, this aggressive approach is paying off, but it's high risk, high reward at times. Probably the best start that Takahashi has had so far.
One, 4.
I think that was partially set up by the Chiquita that she played. Oh, what a miss! She's going to challenge it, but that's a poor effort there from Chenxingtong. It looked in trouble. I think it was a bit of a snake here from... Not really. Oh, that's a terrible shot. Bit too casual from Chenxingtong.
TTL chance by Chenxingtong.
Clearly the side, isn't it? That's not going to count. Yeah, I mean, worth a challenge, I guess.
Challenge and success. 5-1.
5-1 up. This is excellent from Bruna Takahashi. No, what? I thought he'd already said that that was unsuccessful. Well, I don't know why we're looking at this again, but it's the same decision
out, unsuccessful.
that we had earlier.
5-1.
Really no doubt about that. Takahashi, she needs to take advantage of this situation.
5-2.
Not helped by net shots like that. Better. Chenxingtong, someone who's had 17 wins out of 22 matches played this year. Lost in the final of the Champions Incheon to Wang Yidi. 4-3. It was 12-10 in the final game.
4-5.
Beat the likes of Mima Harimoto earlier, Mima, Ito, Ju Chunhui. Lost in the final as well against Sun Yingsha and champions Chongqing 4-0. Timeout called here by Bruna Takahashi.
Viu que o choto funcionou, ela se atrapalha, volta um pouquinho melhor para ti. Quando tu conseguiu tirar aquela angulada para a direita também foi importante, tá? Principal, buscar isso e dinâmica para usar sempre tua direita. Sempre que der, também usar tua direita no meio o ritmo do corpo também quando der para abrir. Pra ela saber que tu não vai ficar só aqui também, entendeu? Tanto o saquezinho de back curtinho na direita, ou esse aqui do meio pra direita, que também tá sobrando boa pra tua terceira. Vamos lá, manter o jogo, manter o foco. Tá dando, vamos.
High.
we're just talking about
4-5.
Chenxingtong. So she's been in two finals this year. She was also in the semi-finals of the Singapore Smash, losing to Kuai Man. So she's gone far this year. Punchy shot there from Bruna Takahashi, just takes it over. Her last title was a WTT contender in Taiyuan last year. Chenxingtong.
Seven, 4.
A big upset last year, I recall, was at the Champions in Montpellier, where Hana Goda of Egypt beat her in the round of 16. That was one for the headlines. Takahashi still in a decent position here. Oh, we come off the edge, but Chenxingtong dealt with it. So it's been a pretty good year so far for Chenxingtong. 6 wins out of 11 for Bruna Takahashi. Not as good.
6-7.
Though she did win the Pan American Cup in San Francisco. As you'd probably expect her to. Beat Lily Zhang of America, the US, in the final 4-3. Generally the accepted two best players in that region.
7-all.
And this has been good. Leading by, what, 4 points earlier? She's won 6 of the last 8 points, Chenxingtong. Yeah, Takahashi lost to Bernie Soch in Incheon, the champions, 3-1. And then, of course, now got revenge here in the World Cup. There's a shot she should be putting away, Takahashi. And that might just be it. Might be the swing that goes against her. Oh, that's hugely annoying, isn't it?
Nice.
She's missed it again.
Seven.
3 match points now. Excellent work. Chenxingtong, can she convert? She can indeed. After tremendous pressure there,
4-1.
she has come through. Bruna Takahashi
and we will give a round of applause for Bruna Takahashi.
But it was Chenxingtong who comes out and continues her fine run against Bruna Takahashi, who feel that there were opportunities for her here. Thought she played really well. But Chenxingtong does enough, not necessarily at her best. And I think Takahashi might regret some of those shots she played, and she did so well at times. Just falling short. She's had a good World Cup though. Well done there to Chenxingtong, who's now all smiles. Didn't look particularly smiley earlier on. 11-8, 6-11, 13-11, 11-7, 11-7. She wins 4-1. Look at the stats here, 52 to 44. It's pretty close in many ways. Identical on points, one on serve or on opponent serve. So even though it's 4-1, still only 8 points in it. Well done, Chenxingtong. She's through to the semi-finals for the first time in the World Cup.
Hi, Chenxingtong. Congratulations on the win. How would you review your performance in this match? 恭喜陈幸同获得比赛胜利，你会如何回顾自己本场比赛的表现？
我觉得自己这场表现还是不错吧。其实我觉得在比赛中也是遇到了很多的困难，我觉得在情绪上也是起起伏伏。然后我觉得最后能够赢下来还是比较开心吧。
I think my performance was quite good despite all of the difficulties encountered in this match. I also suffered from mood swings, but I managed to win this match, so I'm quite happy.
Very nice. So what can we expect for tomorrow? 对于明天的比赛，你打算如何面对？
我就可能今天确实比赛刚结束吧，我可能先是要总结今天的比赛，然后对于明天的比赛还是争取打好每一分，做好自己。
Well, I just completed today's match, so I will take a review of it, and then for tomorrow's match, I will fight for every point and to bring out my best.
Thank you, 陈幸同，谢谢陈幸同。